Josh, great to see you. VISTA Worldlink, obviously now a part of the NEP family. So I guess let's focus on what it's like being part of the NEP family and what it's meant to you and your team.
Thank you, Ken. Yeah, it's been an exciting couple of weeks. We're about 5 or 6 weeks into this new world at Vista, and it's really been great. Since the acquisition, the main pillars of the concept was securing Vista's legacy in the future moving forward, providing additional professional development opportunities and career opportunities for our staff, and most importantly, providing more assets and resources to our customers. And we feel that already the firepower and the reach that NEP can provide has already helped Vista provide better service and better solutions to our customers. So it's been great.
Excellent. Now, I know as obviously one of the, beforehand, you were sort of obviously out there finding business yourself and doing everything yourself. So what has it been like as far as just are you more busy now as a result of this deal?
Yes, a lot of larger global opportunities, but still learning how we can provide even greater reach to our existing customers. So providing more scale, I think, is what's been really intriguing, and the amount of resources, not just here in the United States, but around the world that NEP offers has been really great. And our ability at Vista to provide some great expertise to NEP, even though we've always been an independent boutique, now within NEP family, we've been able to provide some of our transmission expertise and our ability to always be a little entrepreneurial and a little, quick to be able to provide a solution to people throughout the NEP network. So that's been really exciting as well.
Yeah, it's great because I think when you look at NEP, the way they've sort of done their acquisitions, they're not very heavy-handed from the outside looking in, not very heavy-handed, believe very much in the culture of that organization and the skill set kind of remaining in place and being used in a new way and then giving you access to other companies who can kind of come in and help solve your problems, I guess, from the outside looking in.
Yeah, NEP has always been a great partner of Vista's. We've used them for really high-end mission-critical events. And they've always come in and they've had great resources, and their mobile fleet has always helped Vista for some of our bigger projects that we've been involved with. But there's so much more to the company, and those resources have been a great tool already. And just learning about what they have to offer here in the United States, but around the world has been great, and we've been really utilizing them already. So the integration has only been about 5.5, 6 weeks. But we've already have felt the impact, so that's been great.
Excellent. So I got to tap into you for a couple minutes of thought leadership, as always. What's your sense as far as obviously your facility? There's more of these facilities popping up. What do you think is going to be kind of differentiator from one to the next? And then also, how do you see things like cloud and the ability for your people to not even have to come to your facility to work, but they can work from home potentially? How do you kind of see this whole thing developing?
It's interesting. Being at NEP now, we're very much focused on centralized broadcast. NEP's vision is to be the global leader in centralized broadcast in the world. And, Vista being a centralized broadcast facility and doing this at a very high volume here in North America, we certainly see it firsthand. And centralized has been great for our customers. Where we've been able to bring, utilize our transmission expertise and make their production, more efficient, somewhat more cost effective, and raise the bar and continue to allow them to grow. In the pandemic, we've allowed our customers to continue to work at a high volume and take away some of the variables that the pandemic has, challenged all of us throughout the industry. With cloud specifically, I see that as an extension, right, to our centralized facility that allows us to have further reach. So I was saying, the other day we were talking about connectivity, and, connectivity for Vista has always been top of mind. It's the foundation we built and pivoted our business into the centralized world. Connectivity for NEP is something a little bit newer. And I believe that the value of connectivity is actually increasing. And there's a lot of there's a lot of straight lines, fiber, JPEG 2000 connections that you need to support a centralized facility. But I see the dotted line becoming the cloud, where the cloud does allow you to bring in more resources and more talent into your centralized facility. So let's just start with talent, right? For some of our customers, to increase their talent pool, cloud becomes a really great option because it does allow them to select talent from pretty much anywhere around the world. As long as they have a good connection and good connectivity, we can bring them in. So an interesting case study that we just did the other day was NWSL's Challenge Cup launched on April 9th, and we had Ali Wagner and JP Dellacamera here at Vista's facility calling a game that was being operating out of Houston. So the game's in Houston, they're in South Florida calling the game off monitor, and that was on CBS Sports Network. Well, the next day, they were doing a U.S. national game for Fox, but they were calling it out of Vista's facility, and we were integrating their image and their audio from Vista's facility, sending it back to Los Angeles for Fox to integrate, and then that signal from Fox was coming back to Vista. So for US soccer, we can create a world feed and then send that to IMG in London. So, where the operation is not always as important as long as it's efficient, it's done well, and you're able to have all these different resources. So in other times, that those talent, Ali Wagner, JP, they would have been on an airplane, and that flight would have, or that geographical distance would have most likely made them miss one of those opportunities to be part of that broadcast, where now the technology has allowed them to do two broadcasts and be able to be part of both of them, which I think is making it even more exciting for the industry and more importantly, the fans at home who get that great talent.
Yeah, no, that's great. It's going to be really fun to watch how this all kind of unfolds and develops, because I think there's a lot of opportunities for people. I know a lot of people feel that they've been kind of cut out of some of their job opportunities, but I think there's going to be new ones popping up. So it's going to be really, hopefully, a really fun kind of couple of years to kind of see the industry keep getting energized around these technologies. So
absolutely.
Well, thanks so much, Josh. Great to see you as always, and see you soon.
Thank you, Ken. Talk to you soon.